Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about mountains. A mountain is a landform that rises high above its surroundings, taller than a hill, which is below 1,000 feet. It usually has steep slopes and a rounded or sharp peak. Typically, a mountain will rise at least 1,000 feet above sea level. The scientific study of mountains is called orology. Mountains are found on every continent in the world. Though there are some single standing mountains, they're most often found in groups known as mountain ranges. Mountains are found in the ocean as well on land. Many islands are really the top of mountains that rise on the ocean floor. Around 20% of the Earth's surface is covered with mountains. A mountain may be home to many different biomes, including temperate forest, taiga forest, tundra, and grassland. A rain shadow is a patch of land that has been forced to become a desert because mountain ranges blocked all plant-growing rainy weather. On one side of the mountain, wet weather drops rain and snow. On the other side of the mountain, the rain shadow side, all that precipitation is blocked. This is known as the rain shadow effect. You'll often find rain shadows next to some of the world's most famous mountain ranges. Death Valley, a desert in the United States of California and Nevada, is so hot and dry because it is in the rain shadow of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. Earth's surface is divided into huge pieces called plates, which move very slowly. The continents sit on top of the plates and move with them. At times the plates collide, forcing the rock upward and forms mountains. It can take millions and millions of years for mountains to form. The Himalayas of Asia were formed when a plate carrying India collided with the Asian plate between 40 and 50 million years ago. There are three main types of mountains: fold mountains, fault block mountains, and volcanic mountains. They get their names from how they formed. Fold mountains. Fold mountains are formed when two plates run into each other or collide. The force of the two plates running into each other causes the Earth's crust to crumble and fold. Many of the world's great mountain ranges are fold mountains, including the Andes, Himalayas, and the Rockies. Fault block mountains. Fault block mountains are formed along faults where some large blocks of rock are forced upwards while others are forced down. The Sierra Nevada mountains in the western United States are fault block mountains. Volcanic mountains. Mountains that are caused by volcanic activity are called volcanic mountains. There are two main types of volcanic mountains: volcanoes and dome mountains. Volcanoes are formed when magma erupts all the way to the surface of the Earth. The magma will harden on the Earth's surface, forming a mountain. Dome mountains are formed when a large amount of magma builds up below the Earth's surface. This forces the rock above the magma to bulge out, forming a mountain. Examples of volcanic mountains include Mount Fuji in Japan and Mount Mauna Loa in Hawaii. A mountain range is a series of mountains that are connected together, generally to form a long line of mountains. The tallest mountain range in the world is the Himalayas, and the longest is the Andes. The Himalayas stretch 1,491 miles through much of Central Asia. The Himalayas are most famous for their tall peaks. The majority of the world's tallest mountains are in the Himalayas, including the two tallest mountains, Mount Everest at 29,035 feet and K2 at 28,251 feet. At around 4,300 miles long, the Andes Mountains make up the world's longest mountain range. The Andes stretch north to south through much of South America. The highest peak in the Andes is Mount Aconcagua, which rises to 22,841 feet. The Alps are a major mountain range in Central Europe. The tallest peak in the Alps is Mount Blanc at 15,782 feet, located on the French-Italian border. The Rocky Mountain range from north to south in western North America. They run from Canada to the U.S. state of New Mexico. The highest peak in the Rockies is Mount Elbert in Colorado, which is 14,440 feet tall. The Sierra Nevada mountain range runs somewhat parallel to the Rockies, but further west, which the vast majority of the range lies in the state of California, although the Carson Range spur lies primarily in Nevada. Beautiful national parks are located here, including Yosemite and Kings Canyon. The tallest mountains in the contiguous United States, Mount Whitney at 14,505 feet, is part of the Sierra Nevada. The Appalachian Mountains run parallel to the Atlantic Ocean coastline on the eastern part of the United States. The highest peak in the Appalachian Mountains is Mount Mitchell in western North Carolina, and it is 6,684 feet tall. The Ural Mountains run north to south in western Russia. The eastern side of these mountains is often considered the boundary line or border between the continents of Europe and Asia. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.
What did you learn today? Adventurous kids. Adventurous kids. What was the most interesting fact? Adventurous kids. Adventurous kids. Adventurous kids.